welcome to San Diego Artists Amplified by Apt for Music. I'm Lindsay, and today we are joined by Earth Tones and Rabbit's Foot for our December 1st Friday performance. We're so happy to have them here. Thank you for joining me, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have some questions, and I was wondering if you, Earth Tones, could introduce yourselves as a band and tell us how you got started.
So yeah, we're Earth Tones. My name's Sam. I do most of the singing for the band.
I'm Christy. I'm the strings and sometimes a little bit of cajon.
I'm Andrew. I do guitar and recording.
That's great. Thanks. And we also have Rabbit's Foot here today. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Brendan Hilgeman, and I play, this is an Irish bouzouki and also guitar. We are sadly missing Jonathan Hannanen, who is my other bandmate. We are a duo. He plays guitar and he sings as well, so we're a two-person band singing and playing guitar.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll catch Jonathan next time. I was wondering, could you start by telling us some of your musical influences, what genres you like, what plays into Rabbit's Foot's music?
In terms of Rabbit's Foot, I really like a lot of acoustic, folk type music. We're a folk band. An influence of mine is a lot of early Dan Arabeck and also a lot of Irish Celtic music.
I'll present the same question to Earth Tones over here about influences, fave musical genres, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we kind of started out like indie folk. Now we're more indie pop. We do all sorts of stuff. Mostly recently it's been Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran, Billie Eilish. We've done a lot of old stuff too. It does depend on our fifth bandmate, who's Aaron. He adds a little country into our mix.
I was curious what your creative process looks like when you're getting ready to be on stage, recording an album, stuff like that.
I usually write most of the songs, and then I kind of play it for them, and I'm like, what do you guys think about this? What do you want to do? And then we record it. It's always really fun. It's definitely not as professional of a vibe, I'd say, but it's always gets done.
We have like a YouTube channel that we try to like religiously do whatever's on the spot. Sometimes we'd be like, oh, we want to do this cover or whatever we're jamming after rehearsal or something like that.
Sounds very organic.
Yeah.
And I'm curious about your creative process as well, Brendan.
When we write songs, it's very organic. We just kind of play around with chords, with vibes, and we come up with lyrics, and it's like, oh, I like these words. That sounds fun. I wonder what can work with that. Every now and then I'll have like a single lightning strike of whole phrase. That's amazing. Write it down.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm curious, back to Earth Tones, how does it feel to be part of the San Diego music scene? What are your experiences playing around town?
I started hanging out with Earth Tones for a bit and we're like, oh, dude, we should start going to an open mic. And then we ended up having our first like gig at the Adams Avenue Street Fair, and then sometimes at some like local shops like the Isola Bakery when they have like a live music segment. So it's just like fun little community events that we like to attend to.
Back to you, Brendan. How is your experience in the San Diego music scene?
It's generally very positive. Jonathan and I are still kind of new in terms of getting into the scene, really. But one of the things we do a lot is we play a lot at Grossmont College. We're about wrapping up at the college there. They have a wonderful, wonderful music department. Outside of the college in San Diego, we like to work with a lot of different musicians, like Earth Tones.
I have one more question for each band. What sort of advice would you give to aspiring musicians?
My advice would definitely be to keep being positive and keep always framing it in a fun way, because if you get too intense with it, at least for me, that's when I kind of get too deep and then sometimes give it up. It's definitely important to make sure that you keep it just fun. Yeah.
I'm thankful to be around friends. So just stay creative and be creative around friends that you care about. I couldn't have done without Earth Tones because like this is like they're not only my bandmates but they're also like coolest friends in the world. So yeah.
I'd say for music that consistency is super important. We've done like at least like a video a week on our YouTube channel, and it's great to like see it, to look back at like you don't see it in the moment, but when you look back you can see the progress that you've made over like the 2 years that we've been doing this.
Keep on playing. Always find a way to play your favorite songs and just the stuff that makes you feel good about playing music, and never let that get you down, you know?
Once more, we have Brendan of Rabbit's Foot, and we have Earth Tones, Sam, Christy, and Andrew playing with us at First Friday tonight. Thanks so much, and we can't wait to hear you play.